Hello, welcome to Tim's Maniac Sports, Tim's Maniac Sports Show. Today I'm just going to kind of recap a little bit of the game, the Michigan Panther game yesterday that I was at. If somebody wants to hop in, they can. Also, if somebody wants to bring up other news, if Tristan is out there and wants to join, kind of update us on the Lions news or Red Wings news or whatever you can. Uh, but let me take that off for a second. Uh, Okay, yeah, it's been a busy day. It was busy weekend, fun-filled weekend. Drove quite a long time, all the way to Muskegon, over to Detroit. Also had to go pick up some friends in Holland that went along with me to see the Michigan Panthers take on the Philadelphia Stars. And this kind of reminded me of a game that I had seen in the Lions uh, earlier this year, where it was a tale of two halves. You know, the tale of two halves. The first half being it was basically all Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Stars uh, were able to did all their scoring in the first half. Michigan was only allowed or was only able to score two field goals in the first half. However, they were able to score two touchdowns and a field goal, or and a 2 point conversion in the second half, and was able to come back and beat the Philadelphia Stars to advance to the playoffs. Um, it was actually a fun game, fun. And if anybody wants to hop in the show, there is a link on in the channel there as far as how to hop on the show. I did just post a link, not to make any excuses, um, but I did have a busy weekend and a busy day, but it was fun. I got home about 3 a.m. in the morning yesterday, so then I went to Sports Clips, got my hair cut, uh, stopped at place. Had a new shirt made and designed. It's I'm not really got these things for sale, but it's of course my logo. You guys have seen that before, and it says "What brings out the maniac in you." Um, but hey, thank you guys for popping in. Uh, Appreciate it. So, what brings out the maniac in you? Um, well, I did ask that to a couple fans at the um, game yesterday, and one of the fans said winning. Winning brings out the maniac, and hey, that brings out the maniac in a lot of people. Winning heals all. Winning heals all hurts. Winning heals all wounds. Winning heals a lot of Winning just pretty much makes you feel good. Another thing that makes me feel good is actually seeing a team that I don't like lose. So that will bring out the maniac in me too. My team going ahead and doing I mean the runbacks. I love to see runbacks for touchdowns. Um, that's one of the things that brings out the maniac in me is and there was a really a couple good runs where field position was established. However, a lot of those yesterday just ended up with field goals and punts because earlier the Panthers were not able to really move the ball downfield. Each team had one missed field goal, uh, and there was one of the touchdowns that the Philadelphia Stars had and this was a good call, was due to a unsportsmanlike conduct, or first half, where it was late hit on the quarterback, and that did help the Stars to go ahead and get a touchdown um, before the end of the half. But like I said, they basically um, it basically was a tale of two halves. I mean, it was there was a block punt that really allowed the Panthers to come back. The I just hope that the Panthers can play a lot better next time. You know, because the playoffs are Saturday for the Panthers. One second. All right, okay. The playoff schedule for the USL is this. On the Pittsburgh Maulers come to their versus Michigan Panthers, and it will be at Canton, Ohio. Uh, so they'll Pittsburgh will be well playing Michigan. Both teams have a record of 4 wins and 6 losses. It does look like Michigan has the upper, you know, as the tiebreaker though, as far as in that. But Canton, Ohio will be Saturday. Coming up Saturday, Michigan Panthers. Well, the Pittsburgh Maulers will take on the Michigan Panthers for the right, for the right to go to the title game. Um, but yeah, I mean, it looks like if you look at the stats, Michigan has points 17.1, where Pittsburgh has a 17.7 average. Uh, Passing yards, and this must be for the season. 180 yards, 181.4 to 143.7 that Pittsburgh carries. Uh, we'll go through more of the stats later on, but right now that's kind of. But I still think that Michigan should be able to beat Pittsburgh. It's not going to be a great win, but or it's not going to be a blowout or anything. I don't see that happening. Um, yeah, I know. If I seem tired, I do apologize. I know I'm not the very hyper maniac right now. Uh, this is Tim Maniac Sports. That just tries to be real. I'm hoping that I can get more people on here. Remember, I am going to have another show on Wednesday. I might do another show later on tonight when I'm more, more or less, how you say it, more in tune. Uh, I, I'll probably try to be on Detroit Lions on the Proud tonight since I don't have to work tonight. Make sure you guys check out Detroit Lions on the Prowl and also Kurt Steele's channel too. Um, and make sure you guys check out Lions Nation Unite. Um, we want, we just want people to go ahead and help this to grow. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to keep this going on too long today. It's just, but I did want to come in and keep this show going. Uh, did anybody have any comments? Oh, And also, I'll tell you what the other game is. The other game, and of course, Michigan is in North Division, where the South Division, they'll those games will be Birmingham versus the New Orleans Breakers. Uh, New Orleans Breakers were the Pittsburgh Pirates last year, uh, but the Breakers, they really showed out and bought out this this season. Uh, the North Division, their wins are a heck of a lot more than what's, or excuse me, I said that backwards. Uh, the North Division has a lot less stronger wins than what as far as record wise, because both teams in the North Division qualified with a 4-6 record, which is actually, and it's not really a good record. You don't expect that to show up, but to really get you in the playoffs, I would never get people in the playoffs. Um, if it was the NFL, that's for sure. Well, of course, you only have 10 games here, so who knows? I'm sorry. I I wish I had better content today, but I really don't. I'm going to come up with better content. Um, on Wednesday's show. But thank you guys for stopping in. I don't know. I might even do another show myself tonight once I get some more rest and stuff. But right now, I'm just gonna end the show. There's somebody wants to check it out. Um, Somebody wants to um, check out the show. Just make sure you look at it on YouTube. But this is Maniac Tim signing off. This is Maniac Tim, the founder of Maniac Sports and also co-founder of Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Um, and let's just go ahead and say goodbye, everybody. Enjoy today. You guys all have a good day. Thank you very much for tuning in.